Hey y'all, one of my partners on YouTube, I'm gonna call her Miss DD. And she asked me a question. She's having a problem with her supervisor. She's a black female, both of them single parents, getting their grind on, professional situation, and she's having problems with her supervisor. She said her supervisor is just critiquing her on everything, just being a bi, and she don't quite understand, what the problem is. I can tell you what the problem is. Unfortunately, we have a crab in the barrel mentality on a lot of levels. And unfortunately, if we don't break this cycle, it's going to pass on to our children and our children's children. We are in a competition with each other for as jobs, for as men, for as being the cutest, her flyers. I mean, it's just messed up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't like that, but especially in corporate America, we don't want nobody to be better than us. We don't want nobody to take our jobs. We don't want you to be smarter than us. And not knowing that it is no separation. I'm more like this, in my job. I'm like, hey guys, I learned how to do such and such and such and such. You know what I'm saying? I want to teach at least one person, because if I die tonight, this motherfucker still got to run. Shit, just because I'm dead don't mean the motherfucking show stops. And if I get promoted, or if I get fired, or if I find a new job, or if for real motherfucker discover me and I'm up out of this bitch. And the funny thing, even when I was young, I used to tell my mother I was going to be on TV. And she was like, what you was going to do? What you going to do? I said, I'm just going to be talking. And at first I was going to be a singer. Then I was going to be an actor. Then I was just going to be talking. So y'all can see on my old videos that I made, Nyla West had asked me a question. What if you could live your dream? What would it be? And it's like one of my first videos. So it's like maybe 3 years old. But okay, back to the lecture at hand. I am talking about supervisors. The thing is, a lot of people are scared you're going to outdo them or outshine them, and they'll put you down and belittle you. The only thing that I can give you, now I'm going to tell you, I've been on both ends. I've been a supervisor and I've been an employee of a black supervisor. And I pretty much give people, long as my numbers is right and everybody doing what they're supposed to do, I don't give too much a fuck what you do. Because if I'm shining, everybody else gonna shine. Now if you say, can I take a 15-minute break, your ass come back in 20 minutes. You're late for lunch. You want to leave early, you can't make it to work on time. You're always on the phone with personal calls, then it's a damn problem. Now, sometimes too, you be thinking, what I do to this bitch? Unfortunately, working, and this gonna sound real crass for me to say too, but when I for real first got my position, as a supervisor, and I've been a supervisor and a manager almost every place I've ever worked, a lead or something. But it's hard really managing black women, because black women gonna come to work and tell you what the fuck they ain't gonna do. Bitch, you know what I'm saying? They gonna come tell you what they gonna do, what they feel like doing, what they ain't gonna do, what they don't want to do. And don't let them motherfucking men or them kids be done got on their motherfucking nerves. Oh, you ass the fuck out. You ass the fuck out. So I'm pretty much like, if I see somebody in a bad day and I got enough coverage, I'm like, hey, you want to go home? You know what I'm saying? Because that shit trickles down. If one motherfucker got a bad attitude, it trickles down to the next person and the next person and the next person. So, my thing about that is that just for real, stay professional, keep it clean. But in the 48 laws of power, it speaks about how you always let your supervisor think that they are smarter than you, even if they ain't smarter than you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times that shit is good for their ego. But you know what ego stands for? Edge and guide out. So when you dealing with somebody with ego, they're not really thinking in their guide mind about a lot of things. So, only thing I can do is tell you to stay strong, prayed up, and don't beat the shit out the bitch, because I'm in St. Louis and I can't get to Dallas to come and get your ass because I ain't got no income. I don't get no motherfucking income tax. Well, I may get $1,000, but that ain't enough for me to fly down there and get your ass out of jail and fly the fuck back. I got to raise these kids. So, with me saying that, don't slap the shit out of nobody. You for real, just stay cool, stay calm. And, hey, whatever you do, do not display a sign of weakness. And the reason I say that is because people play on weakness. People play on weakness. They would eat that shit for dinner. Or the bitch think that she weak and she done punked you and you just a crybaby, sensitive and shit. I guess it just depends on the image you're trying to display. When I go to work, I'm a boss. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boss and I run it. And even if I'm the supervisor or not, I stay humble. I stay humble. I'm not going to do shit to you that I ain't going to want done to me. And you know, I'm real humble when it comes to a lot of shit. But I'm telling you, working with black women ain't always the best or the easiest, because they ain't real easy to work with or for. Shit, for real, because the attitude situation. You know what I'm saying? So, the only thing I can tell you, D, is for real, don't be arguing with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And if she keep clowning your ass, sometimes you got to tell on motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to be no nanny, tattletale ass motherfucker, but sometimes you got to tell your boss or they boss or somebody to get the bitch off your back if she just too much. You know what I'm saying? So, don't let her ass clown the fuck out of you either. Now, I'm going to say that. So, I think I answered everything. You was like, what would I do? For real, I would holler at her. You know, this is what's going on with me. This is how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? What can we do to make this better for me and for you? You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, you know, you help me, I'm going to help you. If you cool with me, I'm going to be the best employee that you can have. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure you get all your numbers. I'm going to make sure everything's straight. I'm going to just need you to get the fuck up off me. You know what I'm saying? And if it's something that I ain't doing right, holler at me. Holler at me about what I ain't doing right. And whatever it is I ain't doing right, I do right. But for real, you're going to have to get up off me, because I'm not liking coming here. And if I don't like coming here, I ain't going to be the best employee. And I'm not going, for real, my productivity going to be fucked up if you fucking with me. So, you know, just remember, it ain't all that easy working for a black supervisor. And that's why I try to be extra on top of my attitudes and shit. I don't really be having no attitudes. People have to do something to me. But I don't give a fuck. When I walk through that door, I leave my personal shit at home, you know, and everybody can't do that. And if I'm having a day that I just for real can't shake it, I just don't come in, because shit, nobody have to put up with my attitude because my shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, I'm doing too goddamn much. I just want to tell you that I haven't forgot about making a video for you. I love you, sis. You got any more questions? Shit, I'm just giving you my number. Call me, shit. I wanted to type, but I couldn't. So I'm back on making my video responses, and I just thought this was very important. You know, as black women, we can get along. Hold on. With each other. The thing is, nobody wants to humble themselves. If you learn how to humble yourself, and even if she doesn't, you be the best you can be. And then everybody else have to fall the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is be for real with you. And then for real, everybody else will have to fall in. I can't worry about how you treat me. Now, if I feel like I'm being mistreated, y'all, I'm going to tell on your ass. But I can only control